Okay, here she is. Quick little round. So you can see the front tread. Pretty much a new tire. It's the Trailmaster Shinko Trailmaster, and I don't know if you can really see the brakes from there. You can see the pads in there, but yeah, they were just replaced. Rear tire is getting low, and so it would have to be replaced for a ride back to Texas. Here are the Globe Scout boxes. You can see Globe Scout, the brand, pushing the bottom, which allows you to pull that flap forward. That's the little locking mechanism in there. And then you get that up, rotate it back, get into the box. And these seals, they've been wearing out. Something that I've been reading into. This right here is what keeps it watertight, really, is this rubber seal here. And I'm reading about boxes that have any leaking problems, and they say it'll be coming from rivets. And I've had zero issues. Side box, really big. These are the bags I was talking about that are included. Globe Scout bags. You got zippers on them so you can fill them up from the side or from the top. Okay, this is the key fob. Key fob has to be within like 5 feet of the bike for it to be able to turn on. That key is the only thing it does on this bike is it takes the seat on. Front takes the front off, back takes the back off. It's like it mixers back in. Okay, so on. All the lights crank up. One thing you're going to notice is everything flashing, sure it's low on fuel, miles 27 left. Starts up like a dream every time. That's what it sounds like pretty much every time you fire it up, even in the cold. Now, it's got these flashing things here. The flashing things are, this is indicating that one of the tire pressure sensor monitors is out. And that's because it's here. A rock hit it and cracked it, and I couldn't fill the tire anymore. And so I was in Idaho and had to get it swapped out with a regular one. And these have a short life. And when I asked the shop to replace them, they say they have to be special ordered. Order them in pairs because they last about 8 years, which is how old the bike is. And you can do a stop, kill it there, or whatever. And then I was taking it back out of the run position. So turn it off, and then you can turn off the GPS independently. And so there you go. Oh, never mind. I'm at 55,000 miles. I went on a nice ride recently after I listed it. So anyway, for the aftermarket things, all of these bash plates, that's aftermarket from Touratech. It's just to protect the things here. Wunderlich. I got this one specifically because it goes over the head. All of the other skid plates don't cover the head, so rocks can just come up and hit it. So I put a plate here to do the same, just to keep the rocks off the head. This right here is the most important bar. What this bar does is prevents this from bending up and hitting the head if you do fall on it. Now you see some scratches here. This is because I had some highway pegs on there. Took them off, didn't really use them. I put all the reflective material on so you're visible from the side. Put red in the back, because red, of course, you know the back, yellow on the side. And then I did even down here on the skid plate, so if you're turning, somebody can see you reflect when you're turning in front of them. It's just a little extra thing. This right here is a breather. The rear shaft needs a breather, and it normally just has a nipple here. This reroutes it all the way up under the seat, so if you're in water, it's not going to suck any water in. I've been in there, the splines are clean, there's zero rust on them. It's been serviced and lubed by Garcia Moto in Raleigh, North Carolina for all its service. So the gas tank also will not open unless you have the fob nearby. You lift it up, you hear the click. It opens up, put the gas in, and then you lift it up, push it back down. Well, It has a little fun part to it. You got to get it latched. There, you heard the click again. This is just a little holder. You can keep something simple in there. It doesn't lock. This seat, I never really rode on it because I had an aftermarket seat that I'll throw in with it, but that aftermarket seat was great for the highway. It also kept me cooler. It was stiffer. So the seat's brand new. This box here, you keep tools in. If you want a tool set bigger than the stock one is underneath the seat. It's just 3 pieces. And I don't know what else there is to talk about. I mean, there's a couple, little nicks and scratches here and there because it's it's a few years old and it's been on the interstate several times, going back and forth to North Carolina, Colorado. That was the route I would take because I was living in North Carolina and family was out here in Colorado. So I guess I had the lens locked on the close-up one, so it's not drawing out well. But anyway, oh yes, little scratches here from just leaning up against a wall if I was parking it sometimes. That's what this is from here. Because it was a tight area and scraped that. That's why I put them on there. The stock ones, they don't have any of this aluminum backbone on them. They don't connect here at all. This is a weight I put on the end. That's why it cracked, as I just tightened it down, but just to stabilize the bar a little bit more. Any other aftermarkets I can't think of? Oh yeah, just little protectors like this. Just in case you have errant rocks, anything that could be protected by an errant rock. I put them on the master cylinder and clutch cylinder. Put them on the brakes, the calipers, protect the calipers. Yeah, just all the little protectors you can do, because getting a rock up on one of those on the highway, on a dirt road, is just not what you want. Yeah, in here as well, on the radiator, put the plates. And yeah, I guess that's an overview.